Okay. We are going to start Tribal Council off with a question and answer ceremony, starting with Miss Randy. Randy,
Hey!
you're safe tonight.
Yay!
1 second. Let me turn
Stoked
my Wi-Fi
about
on.
that. Question? I'm not sure.
Sorry. I was just fixing my Wi-Fi just so people.
Okay.
Just so people don't lag. So, Randy, how does it feel to be safe tonight? You won iSurvivor Hell. You had to get through an egg. You had to get through a shot of milk. You had to get through. Well, you didn't have to get through, but the possibility. I see Warren down there. We'll get to him. But how does it feel to be safe at the final 6? Such a crucial time in your experience here.
It feels great because I never had an individual immunity before, so to not have the paranoia that I usually do have is wonderful.
No shade to you, and you're not somebody who lacks confidence when they speak, when they hold themselves day to day throughout this game, but I did sense a lack of confidence during that challenge, even when you were getting points after points. Um, as each battle was explained, I sensed a little bit of like, oh fuck, can I do this? Were you a little bit unconfident throughout?
I wouldn't say unconfident. I think it was more of my competitive nature. Like those spoons, I wanted to scream and throw them across the room because it was really, really frustrating. So I don't think it was a lack of confidence. It was just like, I know you can do this. Do this, Randy. You know, like, I'm just competitive.
That competitive edge coming in and being like, do it, and frustrating you. Despite the frustration that it took to get that win, you won. You slayed Mateus. Over a minute you had to chew that bread to spare. You could have dawdled and relaxed a little bit. Does it make you a little?
But I didn't know that. I didn't know his
you
time.
didn't know that, but you did. In the end, you could have been there for another minute to spare and still been safe. Does it make you a little bit more comfortable tonight? Like, hey, I have immunity. Everybody here knows you may or may not have the real hidden immunity idol. Does it make you a little bit more comfortable in wanting to 100% get your way tonight?
I don't really understand the question.
Like,
I wouldn't say get my way. I don't think that's the right phrase to use. I think it's more of a mutual teamwork decision by the tribe. I don't think it's like me pulling strings or anything like that.
Why?
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Well, why'd you phrase that right now in the final 6 as a tribe, unity, group mentality type of thing? That's the vibe I just got from your answer. Why'd you phrase it like that?
Because I talk to everyone like one-on-one just to kind of see where everyone's head is at. Like, what do you think about this? Or what do you think about that? Or how do you feel moving forward? So it's just good to kind of like keep all options and kind of weigh which one might be the best for your game or their game or our game. You know?
Mateus. So close, second place, but still.
Yes, again.
Still so far.
Yeah, I just couldn't like. I was almost vomiting. I was like, what the hell?
Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
Now.
It was so funny. I like. And the spoons were like so easy.
The one?
Really?
Yes, me and Warren got it like so fast.
Now,
like,
other than winning immunity, that's what's going to keep you safe. But I want to talk about something that occurred throughout this round that might make you feel a little bit more safe than normally without immunity in this position. At the start of this round, 2 of your fellow tribe mates received not self-votes. They got their votes taken away from them, and they were ineligible to compete in this immunity challenge. So at the final 6, when 2 people that you're competing against are ineligible to at least write down Mateus, and you still have that power to write their name down, does that make you feel a little bit more comfortable in this position, not having immunity, but also at least having a vote?
Yeah, it's like just mathematics now. It's like only two votes can send someone else home, and I think like that what happened wasn't unfair to other people because we all use our mouth to convince about things to other people. But it is what it is, and it was about timing also. So, like, I think it was fair punishment, and it helped this run to like you have to less people about worry about the vote, and you have to like think other way because it's like the vote is like only 4 people, so there can be like 3-1 4-0 to the person that is not voting, or it can be 2-2. You never know what will happen. We are crazy. This is like crazy people here, and we will see. I have like no idea.
Julian, you left the last challenge with some battle scars. If you guys see on his face and his arms, he has slashes of marker everywhere. He had to attack himself from losing the first battle. Julian, you're not safe tonight. You're in the same position as Mateus. You have a vote, but you're not safe. At this point in the game, what are you basing your vote on? What is this game about to you? Is it about making the final five? Is it about making a big move so you have something on your resume in case you make that final tribal council that you can talk about? What is the game about at the final 6 of iSurvivor?
There's way too many factors right now. Everything you've just listed off, for example, but then again, you've got the 2 people that can't vote tonight, so there's only 4 votes going on with 6 people. So in reality, it could only take 2 votes to send your ass home tonight. Easy peasy, but what was I thinking?
Are you nervous?
There's a lot that goes on, and I don't know, nothing's ever as easy as it seems.
This is the first time we've had actual jurors watching you guys. They've all seen the tribal councils. They've commented on the tribal councils, but this is the first time you guys are having a tribal council. You see, Dustin's here. You just voted Cassidy out last tribal council. She is right there. Last time you guys saw Tamika, she was crying as I was snuffing her torch, and there she is. All these people, I'm sure, wanting to be in the position that you guys are in. Dami, has this, just the visuals of these people that you were playing with, does it amp up this tribal council or this vote a little bit more, or what?
It's nice to see familiar faces. Each of them, from when I talk to them, it's hard to look at them and realize that, like, wow, they're not in the game anymore, and we've progressed this far. So, I don't know, it's definitely hard to see all these faces, but in the end, this is a game, and I've enjoyed meeting all of them.
How are you feeling about your position tonight? You don't have a vote. The screen cap gate went on. How's the game been since then, and how are you feeling tonight without a vote?
Tonight without a vote, I definitely feel like I might be in trouble. I kind of have to rely on what I've heard. But, from what I understand, everybody left has done an awesome job playing. So even if I got voted out at 6th, I don't hold any ill will towards anybody.
Why should they keep you around, the people that you've been working with in such a vulnerable position?
The people that I've been with for this period of time, everything that I've said, I haven't lied to them. I've only been honest with the people that are still in here. And I feel like, I am not the biggest target here at the moment.
Who's a bigger target than you?
I don't know if I want to answer that.
You just said you're not a big target. Who's a bigger
So
target? We're the final six. Let's go. If you can't sit here at tribal council, say you're not the biggest target, and then refuse to say who. If you're not the biggest target, or you don't think you're the biggest target, you think somebody else is a bigger target. Who is it?
I don't know. I think my wording might have been off.
Now I'm curious too.
Yeah, just say what the fuck.
I feel like I feel like everybody here has had their strong points and their weak points. So while I do have my weak points such as this, if by chance I did make it to the end, they could always say, "Oh, you didn't play fairly."
I'm getting a Switzerland flag again, Dami. At Tribal Council, I asked something direct. You go on this tangent. You mention something that sparks my interest. I try to delve a little bit more. You backtrack, start talking about something else. Latanya, do you think this is nerves, or this Dami playing the nice guy at Tribal Council?
Okay. All right. So, like I was saying, you saying that he backtracked on what he said. I didn't hear exactly, but I can believe that because, just think about what happened with him doing the confession, about the screenshot, and yeah, I can believe that. And of course, he wants to make sure that people know that he's a good guy. He is a good guy. Yeah, he did try to, be honest and all of that, and he did. But it does say a little bit, that's my boy. I love you to death. But at the same time, he's backtracking because people are seeing something that I never saw, and it basically came to light. And especially being called out, and he was called out for basically throwing me under the bus, as opposed to trying to keep and then basically trying to keep himself out of it. That was really, really not cool.
What?
We talked about it, and we've got over it, but at the same time, I think that the only choice he has right now is to play the good guy, because he is a good guy. But he try to play me, and it's like, okay, if you'll play me and I'm your closest ally, who else would you not play? You know what I'm saying?
How do you feel about being here tonight with no vote?
Huh? How do I feel about what?
Being here tonight with no vote. You did have a partner. It was a 2-person game and a 2-person rule breach on both parties. But how do you feel tonight in the final 6, not being able to at least cast a vote?
I feel like I am not in the game. And I already expressed that to everybody. I totally feel like I'm not in the game. I feel like I'm in a jury house, or whatever the hell it is that the motherfucker ain't in the game. That's what the fuck I feel like. I feel like I am completely just here for just to take up some space. I don't feel like I'm really in the game anymore. I don't know what's going to happen tonight. I absolutely have no freaking clue what's going to happen tonight. I'm just praying and hoping that I can stay. Like I told Dami earlier, I'm like, let's hold hands and pray that we're going to stay. I still love Dami. Even though I know what he did was wrong, I'm not going to just sugarcoat it, but that's my baby. But everybody makes mistakes. My son makes mistakes. I still forgive him. I forgive him. But
I'm going to jump back to Dami here in a second. I just have one more question for you about this topic. What have you done? You don't have a vote, but you're still in the game. You have Randy who has a vote. You have Julian who has a vote. You have
Can I get you anything? Okay. I'm sorry, customer came in. What'd you say?
You're fine. I'm saying, what have you done? Because Randy still has a vote tonight. Julian still has a vote tonight. M-Dog still has a vote tonight. And Warren still has a vote tonight. What have you done to try to make sure that those votes don't...
Because I feel like I'm not in the game, I really don't know where they're going to go with that. And so I'm just clutching my pearls and hoping that it works in my favor. I don't have any clue. I mean, like, I love Randy, Warren, Tooth. I love everybody. But I love everybody, but I know that Julian will probably vote me out.
So there's no regret in the last couple of days, not talking to them?
Well, you know, I ain't gonna lie to you. I have been straight up, like bummed out, like kind of like lost my fire. You know what I mean? Like
Wind out of the sails.
it really took
That's
a lot
fair.
out of me.
That's
My
so
feelings
fair.
were deeply hurt behind this situation. So
I'm
yeah,
gonna
I've
get to
talked
both
to
of
a
you.
couple of people, but I really haven't really wanted to talk game because I feel like I'm just not here, and it's like I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm hoping that people will think of it like, okay, Tanya is gonna stick with me, like she's been sticking with me, because everybody knows that I'm loyal. But I don't know. I just don't know.
Dami, you were raising your hand throughout that. What did you have to say in response?
Do you mind if I try to explain myself to the current jury members that are still here? Is that okay?
Of course.
All right. So I see like a person or two shake their head, and I just wanted to kind of explain it because, at least from my perspective, what had happened was that late at night, it was during the Cassidy round. There was a talk of blindsiding me, and as that happened, I was asleep. A screenshot was sent to me about that. Originally, I didn't go to Sandy about it, which is where I went wrong. Where he told me in the beginning, or when I asked him in the beginning, I'm losing my train of thought. Where I went to him in the beginning, and I said, "Are there screenshots allowed?" And he said, "No." Well, during this time, this was lingering in my mind, this screenshot, and eventually I did go to him. When I first went to him, I went to him and I said, "Hey, can we just make a general announcement to the tribe? So that way, Latanya's game wasn't hurt, my game wasn't hurt. That way it was just an announcement, and nobody's games would be hurt."
Nobody's games would be hurt, but Cassidy's is already hurt.
Yes. With that being said, I gave him the truth. I showed him the screenshot.
This is all from a selfish point of view. I can't sit here and listen to this. I can't have you take the floor. If you're going to take the floor, you need to speed it up.
I'm done.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'm going to allow you to have the floor, Dom, but if you're going to do it, you're going to have to legit speed it up. The jury can all talk about this as they go in one by one, but you got another 35 seconds.
Long story short, something was given to me. I felt bad submitting it at first, which is why it took a while. Eventually I knew what was right and that I need to be honest, so I submitted to Sandy because I did want to be honest with him. And after doing that, I got a consequence, and Latanya did too, without her knowing that was a rule inside the rule book. I'm done.
Julian, you raised your hand when Latanya was talking about, wind out of her sails.
I actually wanted to say something in response to Latanya. She was talking about how I'm going to be voting for her tonight. First off, don't be putting words in my mouth. And second off, I know what you said on the tribe call right after I got off. So if you're publicly screaming to everyone that you want to vote me off, then proceed to put words in my mouth. That's not exactly making me the happiest. I mean, I get if you want me gone, but you're not even voting this round, and then you come here and you say, I don't feel like I'm in the game, but then you're over there screaming at everyone to vote me off when you don't even have a vote tonight.
Yes, baby.
Hey, did you hear what Julian said?
I'm having fucking technical difficulties. I heard one piece and I knew that it was talking about me. Julian, you said something about, I feel like I'm not in the game. That's all I heard. So what was it that you said so I can defend myself?
You said here that you feel like you're not in the game, but you've been on the tribe call screaming at everyone to vote me off, despite the fact that you don't even have a vote tonight and can't do it yourself. So what's going on here? What's the real story?
Wait. What? I mean, did that make sense? I'm trying to figure out what sense did that make? I'm sorry, what?
When we were on the tribe call discussing the stuff that went on with you and Dom.
Okay, I got that.
Right after I got off, you were like, I want to vote out Julian. So what the hell's going on? Because you're telling two completely different stories.
Because, honey, clearly, if I am able to vote and you're still here, I'm going to vote you out. So that obviously means that I'm going to vote you out whenever I can. If I can't vote you out now, then what the fuck then am I going to do? I'm going to vote you out when I can. So that's what that means.
So why wouldn't you wait until the round where you can actually vote to say something and not piss people off that you don't even have a vote?
I will. What? Okay, I don't have a vote this week.
Wait until the round that you don't, like, why would you not say anything on a round where you can't do anything?
Don't tell me what to say and what not to say. I can say whatever I want to say. I can be voted out tonight and I don't have a chance to vote you out. But I can tell you this. Clearly, if I had the chance, two things. If I had a chance to vote you out tonight, I would. If I got a chance to vote you out next week, I would. Now, next question. I mean, what do you mean? Because I'm still not in the game. So if I'm still out of the game,
you're clearly still in the game if you're sitting here tonight going on about this. You're clearly
okay, but nobody. It's other people that's not in the game right now. You just asked me a motherfucking question. How you gonna ask me a question and then tell me why am I talking? I mean, I'm gonna need you to figure it out, bro.
I'm not asking why you're talking. That's not what I'm saying.
Okay, well, your saying is not even really relevant. So if you don't go tonight, then I'll vote you out next week. If I go tonight, I can't. And if I do stay, then and you're still here, I'll vote you out next week. You clear on that? Got it. Now, next.
Okay, so you didn't even really answer my question.
Oh, my God. Because your question is whack as hell. So what are you asking?
It's not. Like, what I'm saying is you aren't eligible to do anything this round, so why wouldn't you stay quiet and not
because I don't have
to keep yourself safe this round so you can do something next round?
Because I could give a fuck less if you gonna vote me out. I'm gonna keep it real, and I'm gonna continue to keep it real. Like I said, if I get a chance to vote you out, I am. If I'm gone this week,
keeping it real is waiting until other people come to tell me what you say behind my back.
So when you dictate when I wait on something? No, you don't. You are irrelevant.
He just mentioned, Latanya, does it concern you at all?
I don't want to. If I want to say I'm getting Julian out, and then that lets me know that my plan worked.
Latanya,
that means that somebody told you what I said. That means it worked.
Latanya. This is what I appreciate about you. You say it how it is, and you were super straightforward. In a game that's...
I'm not going to backtrack on what I had to say
in a game that is full of ruses and red herrings and illusions and fakeness, you were very direct. A lot of the times people can see where you're coming. He just mentioned that people went to him behind your back. It wasn't just on the call.
That was the plan all along, and thank you for letting me know it worked. So, congratulations. I learned more than I needed to know.
So, Julian, does that concern you at all that she says it was a plan all along for people to go to you or something? Or do you think that's...
I just thought it was a good plan.
I don't buy that for a second. I feel like she's just getting mad and making it sound like it was
a good plan now that I think about it. Wait. It was a good plan now that I think about it. But it wasn't my plan at first. But I was just keeping it real at first. But now it did let me know that somebody told you that. I got an idea who it was, but it's okay. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. We'll just see what happens. And if I'm gone, it's okay. I'm not going to cry. I was salty about what happened because I feel like my friend played me. But I'm over that, just like I'll get over this. So let's keep it moving. Anybody gonna say that they told Julian that? Is anybody gonna speak up and say and keep it real and say, "Hey, I told him"?
No, but I want you to keep it real and let me know who you think it is.
I think it was Matus.
Mateus, did you tell Julian?
I was off the call before Julian was off, so I wasn't there. He told me about it.
She blames the one person that wasn't on the call at the time.
Yeah, I wasn't on the call.
Wasn't that dog? All right, Julian, do you either want to say it or the Latanya? You want to keep on guessing? Anybody want to admit
I have no
to
reason
it?
to throw people under the bus at this point.
Yeah, but you did have reason to bring it to my tribal council.
I had reason to bring it to tribal council because it was relevant.
Yes,
I have
can you guys say names?
throw people under the fucking bus.
But it's also relevant to know who's saying the stuff that's coming to my tribal council.
Okay.
Y'all guys are whack. Let's vote. What the fuck?
It wasn't me because I wasn't on call, so stop.
All right, I'm moving on to
I'm
Warren.
saying that I thought that was you. I'm not saying it was. It might not have been you. I'm just saying.
I'm moving on, Warren. Warren, how does it feel knowing that Latanya's sitting here and Julian's sitting here? They're batting heads about some situation that we're never going to find the truth or the heart of, but One thing we do know is that Latanya won't rest until Julian's gone. Julian's insulted that she's even mentioning his name when she doesn't even have a vote. You keep these two people like this in the game who are seemingly at odds, helps you out some more. And how do you feel after this whole debacle that just happened here?
I'm just sitting here and I'm like, I didn't even have a chance to speak yet, and it's all this drama going on. Honestly, this round was so crazy, but I don't know how to answer that question. I mean, it's probably a good thing to keep them in the game, just because it takes the attention of the other people, if that makes sense.
Yeah, like sort of like a limelight shift. Like for the past 10 minutes has been limelight on those two.
Yeah, like I said, I've been sitting here and I don't know, it's weird to sit through something like that because you're never going to get to the point of the argument because it's like two battering rams going at each other like, you know, and the other people are just like trying to dodge all the bullets that's been being fired on the battlefield.
Do you think that you had anything to do with that situation?
No. I think that I think Julian came on the call as it was said or something. I don't know how we found out.
What? I'm just gonna.
So maybe someone will say.
I could be completely mistaken. I'm just saying that's who I just assume. I might be wrong. I'm not saying I've been with Matus and Warren since the beginning. I'm not throwing shade at you. I'm just kind of doing the process of elimination. I'm not completely blaming it on you. I'm not blaming it on anyone specific. I'm just saying I think. Well, I did, but I'm just saying I'm just just saying what I think. Oh my God.
She ain't throwing shade. She just saying. Warren, this point we are final 6. Next round is final 5. There's a 3-person majority. If next round 3 people hook up, majority of those 3 people can ride this game to the end. Is this vote about situating yourself accordingly?
This is a crucial vote, and the fact that there's only 4 people voting makes it even more crucial, and it makes it more scary. I've never been more paranoid than anything than this round. Even though I haven't been immune for like 3 rounds before this, I feel like those 3 rounds I was okay, but I feel like this round I'm really feeling the paranoia, and because it's just like it's just a crappy situation. It's like sitting up there with the 3 tulips in the first tribal council that we had, and not having a say in anything, So it's like it's kind of like a similar situation or similar feeling, if you get what I mean.
How do you decide? How do you choose? How do you base? What do you do?
I'm basing my vote on trust and what the best move is to go forward for myself and for the people that I spoke to during this round.
Now, does Mateus? Let's run to you real quick. Does it change at all the game for you, knowing that now only 2 finalists will be facing the jury? 6 of you remain. Only 2 of you will be getting the glory.
Yeah, it's changing. Like there is like people was thinking about it already. I think, like I did, because the Queen's Oliver Eisen was final 3. So, and the past season was final 3 too. So it's time for final 2. I think. So I was thinking about it, and probably changed a lot, but we will find out next what will happen. Because there is still so many rounds to play, to be honest. There is like 4 rounds still to go.
After this round, dos, amigo. Now, I'm leaving the floor open. There's a lot that's been said. A lot of things have been exchanged. The floor is open to anybody who has any last words. For one of you, this is your final spiel in iSurvivor, so the floor is yours. Dami, anything to say?
Nope.
Nope. Randy.
Just whoever leaves, love ya. Hopefully I won't see you in the jury house too soon.
M-Dog.
That's about it.
M-Dog.
I have nothing to say.
Julian.
I've already said what I needed to. Good luck to everyone.
Warren.
I just want to say good luck to everybody. Whoever it is, if it's me, I understand as well. But hopefully it's not. But whoever goes, I love everybody that's lived in this tribe, and it's a difficult vote. So good luck and peace.
Tanya.
Good luck, everyone. And if I'm gone, see you in the jury.
All right, everybody. The votes are locked. They have been tallied. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted out will be asked to the tribal council area immediately. If you are in possession of a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. All right, I'll read the votes. First vote, Julian. Mateus. It's one vote Julian, one vote Mateus. Mateus. It's 2 votes Mateus. The 11th person voted out of iSurvivor, 6th member of our jury, M-Dog.
Good job, guys.
Mateus.
I was see this coming. I really did.
You need to bring me your torch, Mateus.
Take it away. It was blessed game. I play William, bitches.
Thank you, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Mateus from Poland. I know you've been trying to play this game for forever. Dude, I know that you slayed at least every tribal council and every vote up until now. You try to control your fate, you try to make moves. I am not disappointed in you, and you shouldn't be disappointed in yourself. You did
So
it.
much.
You did this. You did this. All the way from the Siege. Like, I feel like you had a good story. Thank you so much for playing. Thank you so much.
Bye, guys.
Oop, I can't hear you.
Because you are so boring.
What?
Oh,
Oop, say that again. Say
no.
that
You can hear me now.
Yeah, say that last bit again.
Oh.
Stop.
No, someone needs to mute. We can't hear.
Julian. Bye.
Oop.
Did someone
Wait,
hear
what'd
me?
you say?
Everybody mute real quick.
Did someone hear me?
Say it again.
No, what'd you say?
Start drawing names. Because you are boring, guys. It's like so boring.
Oh, he's saying
Bye.
start throwing out names. You guys are boring at tribal council, which is fucking true. Have a good night. See you later. Congrats, Final 5. I'll see you at tribal council where you guys tell me absolutely nothing. Mwah!